City News on TV Rotorua is proudly brought to you by Trade Central.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. The Crankworks Rotorua Mountain Biking Festival is a hit with athletes and fans. The Empowered Learning Trust is up for the National Trust Power Volunteer Award. And Waikato take on Marist St Michael's in the first round of Central Bay Rugby. Mountain bike pro riders continue to dominate the podium at the Rotorua Crankworks Festival, with hundreds of riders and fans enjoying the spectacle. We talk with Deputy Mayor Dave Donaldson later in the show about the success of the event. Meanwhile, hype is building both with visitors and locals around the Crankworks Bikes and Beats concerts. The free concerts take place on Friday and Saturday night at the Village Green.
Well, the idea behind it was creating a bit of a hub that people can come to. So after they've enjoyed the day's racing and all the action and excitement up at the Skyline site, they can head down here. We're going to have food stalls, we've got carnival rides, and we've got a great program of music as well.
There's a good opportunity then for the locals to mix and mingle with some, what would you say? They're almost celebrities in their field, aren't they?
Yeah, some of these riders are internationally renowned. Sort of some of the exciting tricks they can do are quite amazing. People should have a little look online and see some of the videos. So yeah, they'll be coming down because we've got two of the major prize givings down at the Village Hub here. So the downhill racing prize giving is on the Friday and the enduro prize giving is on the Saturday. So, and that's in between the music, and we've got some great artists kind of playing either side of them. We've also got during the afternoon live webcasts off the racing action that's up at Crankworks. So if you can't get up to the site there, come down here, we'll have it on a big screen for people to watch, and it's all completely free of charge.
And tomorrow, riders get to race off their bikes at the Skyline Luge Challenge. The fun race kicks off at 9 a.m. tomorrow with some of the world's top slopestyle athletes taking part. Skyline Marketing Manager Dave Blackmore says it's going to be a lot of fun. Representatives from winners of last year's Trust Power Rotorua Volunteers Supreme Award, the Empowered Learning Trust, are in Wellington at the national finals. The Trust aims to work towards removing barriers to learning so that young people can go on to fully engage with their education and achieve to their full potential. They supply glasses to needy rural families and are based in Rotorua. Trust Power Community Relations Representative Jess Somerville says the awards run over 3 days recognise last year's top volunteer groups and organisations from 27 districts across New Zealand. And Jess Somerville says the Rotorua group do outstanding work, so stand a good chance in the finals. Hospice is calling for volunteers to help with their national street appeal. Marketing and Sponsorship Manager Jan Morgan says the street appeal is a big contribution that helps fund the service.
The next thing is the street appeal on the 1st and 2nd of April. And I'm looking for a couple of volunteers. We've got a few gaps there in the roster, but it's not too bad. And we have 6 sites. And on top of the 6 sites where our wonderful volunteers will be collecting, and they sit at a seat and they have a raffle to sell as well, so it makes it really worthwhile. And so many generous businesses that donate raffles, and such as New World and Countdown. Their Countdown have got this gorgeous big Easter hamper full of chocolate.
Oh, yummy.
In sport tonight, Premier team Waikato will take on Division 1 side Marist St Michael's this weekend in their first match of the season at Bellevue Road. Both teams are welcoming the chance to play a local round before entering into their respective Bayfair Baywide competitions. Waikato's senior coach Charles Tekofa says St Michael's are an underrated side with strong forward play and Lucy's who are prolific at turning over ball. Marist St Michael's senior coach Barry Urata says the weekend's game is a good opportunity to play against a Premier team. Kick-off at Bellevue Road is at 2:30 p.m. Weather update now, Rotorua. Tonight, showers with light winds and an overnight low of 13. Tomorrow, Friday, early and late rain, dying northwesterly, a high of 22 and a low of 13. And looking out to Saturday, periods of rain with northwesterlies developing, a high of 21 and a low of 15. In the marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Friday, variable 5 knots but northeast to 10 knots for a time in the afternoon, with waves less than half a metre, and there'll be fair visibility in early showers and then fine. If you'd like to catch up on City News, you can find us on YouTube. Just search City News Rotorua and you can see headline updates on our TV Rotorua Facebook page. Still to come in tonight's program, we have highlights from the Crankworks Expo Village. We're at the Blue Lake covering the National Secondary Schools Waka Ama competition, and we take a look at some of the items up for auction at tomorrow morning's Child Cancer Charity Breakfast.
City News on TV Rotorua is proudly brought to you by Trade Central.
Well, kia ora Rotorua, and welcome to the first official day of Crankworks Rotorua 2015. Need I not remind you that this is the world's largest mountain biking event, and it's right here at our shore. And if you are from overseas, welcome to you too. Dave Donaldson here seems to be right in his zone. He is our Deputy Mayor and he's a biking enthusiast, aren't you, Dave?
I am Mel, yeah. I absolutely love mountain biking, and Chairman of Crankworks, it's really great to see it all come together, see the international crowd here, the media, the athletes, and the spectators. Yeah.
So one of the most important aspects of being a contender in this sport is to make sure you have a strong foundation in the form of your support crew. Zoe here has come all the way from America just to join us, but more to just join us. Zoe, you are the support crew for someone in particular. Who is that?
His name is Antoine Bizet. He's actually from France. And I met him in Utah, and we travel around together, and I'm here to support him, and he's in the slopestyle event.
He's in the slopestyle. How amazing for him. Is that one of the most scary events here?
Oh, it is by far the most scary. It is quite insane.
So what have you been? You've travelled around to quite a few of the events. So what do you think, even though it's the first day, what do you think of our Rotorua event?
Oh, it's amazing. The conditions are incredible here, and every single rider said so many good things about the course. I mean, it was built by a fellow rider, so it's pretty impressive.
So can you just take us through some of the courses? Do you know any backgrounds about them?
Like the course here? I don't know much about it at all, actually. No.
That's okay. All right, so what's your contender? What's he planned for the next 5 days?
So he's competing in multiple events. Slopestyle is his biggest one, and he will also be in the whip-off and the dual speed and style. And he has some really big tricks planned for the slopestyle. So hopefully he'll be able to throw those and come home with the prize. We're hoping.
Fingers crossed. Now you've got experience with riding yourself, don't you?
Yeah, I used to race cross country when I was a lot younger, and then now I ride downhill for fun. And Antoine is trying to get me into these big jumps, but might be a little bit too much for me. They're a little wild.
Are you looking to stay for a bit longer after the event?
We've actually been here for a week beforehand. We were in Queenstown. And unfortunately, we have to go back to the States on the 31st. So I wish we could stay longer because it's such an amazing place. It's so beautiful.
So another aspect of the Crankworks Festival is the entertainment. We have bikes and beats right here down at the Rotorua Village Green. Jackie, standing next to me, is the coordinator for the bikes and beats, aren't you, Jackie?
Yeah, kia ora. Nice to meet you, and we're glad to be here as part of the Crankworks Festival. It's going to be a really exciting event for Rotorua.
Actually, I do feel that. I do feel it's quite exciting. I feel also that we don't understand just how lucky we are to have an event of this calibre right at our doorstep. So let's just talk about the bikes and beats for a sec.
Well, the idea behind it was creating a bit of a hub that people can come to. So after they've enjoyed the day's racing and all the action and excitement up at the Skyline site, they can head down here. We're going to have food stalls, we've got carnival rides, and we've got a great program of music as well.
There's a good opportunity then for the locals to mix and mingle with some what would you say? They're almost celebrities in their field, aren't they?
Yeah, some of these riders are internationally renowned. Sort of some of the exciting tricks they can do are quite amazing. People should have a little look online and see some of the videos. So yeah, they'll be coming down because we've got two of the major prize givings down at the village hub here. So the downhill racing prize giving is on the Friday and the enduro prize giving is on the Saturday. So, and that's in between the music, and we've got some great artists kind of playing either side of them. We've also got during the afternoon live webcasts off the racing action that's up at Crankworks. So if you can't get up to the site there, come down here, we'll have it on a big screen for people to watch, and it's all completely free of charge.
And I can see that the stage is well under construction behind us, so who are we looking forward to? What's the lineup?
Well, we've done a bit of a mix, sort of a lot of popular acts at the moment. We've got Jamie McDowell on Friday night. She actually releases her new album that day. And followed by Hipstermatics, which are a great, sort of funk act, and followed by Savage and Peacekeepers, on the Friday night. On the Saturday, we have a couple of great local bands. We have Open Arms and Strangely Arousing. We also have Mana Lion, who played here in January with Fat Freddy's Drop and were really popular, so we've brought them back. We have the Black Seeds, and we have P-Money on Saturday night. So it's a pretty huge lineup, and we're really proud to have got all these acts together for this event. And it's so great that everybody can just come down. They can either bring a picnic, or there's going to be some great food vendors on site too, and just enjoy the music and the event.
Perfect. There you have it, Rotorua. Don't spend 1 cent. Just come down here to Bikes and Beats Friday night.
Friday from 5 p.m. till 10:30, and Saturday from 5 p.m. till 10:30, and just prior to the band entertainment is the live webcasts.
Lovely. Thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you. Kia ora.
1,450 paddlers from 76 schools are here to join in the active post-national secondary school Waka Ama Championships today in Rotorua. Let's go check it out to see what the fuss is all about. Kia ora, lady. So what school are you from?
Kapiti College.
Kapiti College. And you're here in Rotorua. How do you like Rotorua?
It's sunny.
It is sunny.
It's nice today, yeah.
Are you all excited about today's race?
Pumped.
Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
And are you going to win?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So when did you start getting into the sport?
It's actually recent for these three.
First time paddling
and
for
four.
us.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of paddlers. Like Annie and I, we're
Experienced.
We're experienced. We've paddled club nationals a lot, but these four are they're new paddlers, so it's a mixture.
Cool. And so what grade is your team?
J19, woman.
Yeah, woman.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I wish you all luck for today, and watch out for Western Heights, eh?
Thank you.
So we've made it down here closer to the shore, and I've found Paraone from Te Wairiki Puria. Paraone, what is your role today?
Probably overseeing the event and just been the backup troubleshooter type of stuff. If anything going wrong, well, they'll come and see me first type of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. The expert, it sounds like it.
Oh, no.
Not quite the expert?
No. We're never experts.
Now, I've been a part of something very similar to this, and I know the adrenaline that rushes through the girls and boys that are taking part in the rangatahi. It's so exciting, isn't it?
Absolutely. But it's exciting for us too, watching. And if you've done a bit of coaching, it's really exciting. You're pulling your hair out and everything.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
especially when it comes to race day and that adrenaline goes straight through you.
Absolutely. So when you're training these kids, as a coach, you're looking at them and then you say, oh, damn, but you know you're going to get another 5-10% on the race day.
Yeah.
And they usually turn up with another 5-10% too. So you know that's all part of that training thing.
Do you find that the calibre is lifted over the years?
Absolutely. There would have been times when we would have had crashes out there and everything like that, wakas hitting each other, wakas flipping over on a sixpence type of thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. How long has this been going for?
Oh, the secondary schools nationals, maybe about 15, 16 years.
15, 16 years is pretty good, isn't it, you know?
Oh, well, yeah, that's still pretty new, But, certainly the way it's built up and everything, where it's got to today, getting really pro.
You're really pro, I like that.
Pro.
So what schools have we got here today?
Oh, they're right across the Motu, all the way from up top, the top of the north, all the way down to the Upoko. I'm not too sure whether we've got a South Island team here. Normally we get 1 or 2 South Island teams, but I don't think we got one here this year. I might be wrong, but yeah, right from the top of the north, all the way down to the Upoko, down to Wellington, and then to the sides. Yeah.
International students.
And all the way over to Tahiti too. College the Pau, they've been coming, I don't know how many years they've been coming for, but they always turn up with about 3 or 4 teams. And they're awesome, because Tahiti is the home of, is where all the experts are in terms of paddling. We're catching up.
So would you say that an event like this and having the rangatahi trained in the sport is symbolic of the journey that the Māori made to New Zealand?
Absolutely. We focus on that, and you'll get that from a lot of coaches, the people who support our kids and support ourselves into this sport, because it's absolutely about that. It's about identity, your culture, who you are, and how proud you want to be too. And so they put it out there, how proud they want to be.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so just to end our session, some advice for the rangatahi at home sitting there who think to themselves, well, actually, this might be me for next year. You might end up getting your 102 schools.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you have a look around and you see our main focus over the last few years has been on those values that we talk about, like whakawhanaungatanga, manaki, awhi, everybody. So they come in, they challenge each other on that water, but afterwards, if you go around and have a look, you see how they all intermix, and get together. When we first started Wakaama, I remember the secondary schools, everybody was sitting in their tents.
Shy.
Who's that lot over there?
Yeah.
But now? Yeah. Now they're intermixing with it, probably their boyfriend-girlfriend stuff too going on. That's part of it.
Getting out. There you have it, Rotorua. If there's anyone in there that would like to get out, join Wakaama. Next year will be your bet. So encourage your school to start a team.
Yeah, and you might find a boyfriend or a girlfriend over here too.
Thank you, Parani, for your time and your controversy. Professionals have been supporting Child Cancer Foundation now for the last 21 years, and they are celebrating the 21st years. And look around us. We've got such a wide variety of lovely gifts that you can have auctioned off. So, Carol, are you excited? 21 years, that's amazing. What a milestone.
Very excited.
Very excited, I can imagine. So what is it that you've managed to gather up for the auction?
There's so many things, we're just not going to be able to name everything. Aside from the children's artwork, which we have somewhere near 20 items, we've got the signed All Blacks ball, which was donated by Auto House Rotorua Ford. We've got the mobility scooter in front of us. We've got the Wendy house, which is a pretty big item.
Pretty impressive.
We've got lots of signed sports jerseys. We've got a signed Frame Sevens jersey, which is going to be a interesting item. And there's just so much, I couldn't list it all.
It seems like the community's really gotten behind this auction.
They have. We've had amazing community support. It's blown us away.
So why child cancer?
It's one of those things that I got into through working here. Having said that, you can make a difference. You can help the kids when they're fighting and the families when they're fighting, and it's a really an amazing feeling to be able to do that.
Is this a nationwide thing?
Professionals nationwide do support child cancer, yes. Yeah, it is nationwide.
How long have you personally been involved with the auctions?
13 years.
That is a long, long time. And by far, is this one standing out at all?
It is standing out a lot this year. We've got a lot of items that are going to be bigger ticket items. We've got some not your normal things that you would think, you sort of, my husband actually said to me, mobility scooter, really? Is that really appropriate when you've got a Wendy house? Everything is appropriate.
Anything is appropriate, absolutely. Talk to me about the Wendy house. How was it made, do you know?
We have tradespeople that work for the property management division, and we approached Macmillan Property Maintenance and said, what are our chances of getting a Wendy house? So he went and spoke to ITM, who said, we'll go thirds with you. And he spoke to another builder, which is Len from Kiwi Fix. He said, I'll do a third. So they all got together and they produced the Wendy house. We then said, how can we make it better? So we approached Paul's Glazing. He said, I'll put safety glass in. Independent Flooring, they said, we'll put some carpet in there. We went to Leland Logging, who we just approached because we had no trailer, said take the trailer, use it as long as you need it and get it back to us when you can. Hayes International even did the iron on the roof and the ridging. It's just been huge.
Absolutely. So there you go. That's that community spirit right there coming in, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And Rotorua Sandblasters painted it, obviously, nice bright colours for us.
Very, very cool. Now let's talk about the artwork here.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It is gorgeous. Every year, the kids decide, there's a group of them normally that will come forward with their pictures and just donate. This year it's been outstanding. As opposed to sort of 13, 14 items, we've got 20. And it's just the kids doing their things. I mean, this one here, it's pretty spectacular looking, and it's really going to draw some attention.
Absolutely.
This one behind you. Now, this is little Paige Maxwell. She's just had an MRI, and her artwork is labelled MRI Tunnel of Love, because it's got to be a pretty scary thing, but they're making something out of it to help the support they get, which is amazing.
That is beautiful.
One more over there behind you. Now, that one's aptly named My First Art. 15 months old.
Cute.
That's awesome.
Cute. So is the artwork created by the children who are currently going through this unfortunate circumstance is the only way I really would put it.
Some of them are going through treatment, some of them have actually finished the treatment aspect of it. As we know, the journey's a lot longer than that, but it is the kids dealing with the cancer that do the work for us.
Yeah. So please tell our locals out there in the audience when and where this auction is.
The auction is being held at the Distinction Hotel. It starts at 7 o'clock on Friday morning, which is the 27th, Friday coming. Tickets are $30. We do suggest you get there early. Breakfast will be out from 7:15. There will be silent auction, so if you get there early, it gives you a chance to have a real look.
There you go, and you're all invited, so make sure that you get along and do it for child cancer.
That was charity auction organiser Carol DeFaris talking to Melanie Groves. If you'd like to contact City News, you can phone the station on 07 3488 984 or email news@tv-rotorua.co.nz. Thanks for joining us tonight. From all the team here at City News, Tō Maria.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
City News on TV Rotorua was proudly brought to you by Trade Central.